Hi, good evening everybody. In this video, which are the best franchises when it comes to not having back-to-back losing seasons historically? Coming up.
Sounds interesting.
All right guys, I'm going to try to make this a quickie as best as I can. It's not going to be easy. I just had a glitch and I had to restart because I realized I wrote something down wrong. But anyway, it looks like I got it now, so let's get on this. I'm going to start from number 32 up. Now, again, this video is about which franchises have been the best historically without having, when it comes to not having back-to-back losing seasons, meaning losses in the real loss column, not the fake one, the overtime one that should be ties. No, not that. So if somebody's 34, and 14, you know what I mean? No, they are a 500 team because they went to 14 games even at regulation time. So if a team's 34, 35, and 13, they're under 500, that's a losing season. So let's take a look at this. And I'll try to be as brief as I can, guys, because this was one that I had to slap together, which took a while to do the research on and get it right. But at the same time, it's one of those stats I've been throwing out once in a while. I throw it out and people are saying, what's he talking about? Well, I'm going to show it here in this video. So, okay, coming in at number 32, of course, is Seattle. And of course, their streak is just at one. They haven't had back-to-back losing seasons yet, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt and put a 1 next to their name. So they got 1. They've just started their franchise. Now, coming in at number 2, no big surprise here. I thought maybe, though, somebody might have been, less than this, but no. Coming in at number 2 with, let me mark their number down ahead of time as well, with 5 years in a row without back-to-back losing season is the Vegas Golden Knights, who, of course, from 2007-18 to 2017-18 season to the present, their streak's intact as well. Coming in at number 30, and their streak is currently at 8, are the Florida Panthers. Florida, let me look at it here, are from 2014-2015 to the present. So as well, their streak is continuing as well as we speak. And I think Florida might be around for a few years, folks. It might be a while before we see that franchise have back-to-back losing seasons again. Might be. Stranger things happen, right? Coming in at number 29, and their streak is at 9, is the Arizona Coyotes, and they did that streak from 2007, the 07-08 season to the 2015-2016 season. Moving along. Coming in at number 28, and their streak is 10. Sorry guys, let me make sure I got this right. Yeah, I do. Okay, the Columbus Blue Jackets come in at number 28. Do I got this right? I do. Okay, sorry folks, I'm looking at something else. Let me pull it up here, my vision. Their streak was from 2012-2013 to 2021-22. So their streak just snapped. All right, their streak just snapped. I think that's right. They had a losing season last year. They must have had a losing season last year too, if I have it written down. Because I have this year written down, which concerns me a bit, but it looks like, it looks like it's right. So Columbus come in at number 28. At number 27, this might surprise you a bit. Doesn't surprise me. I've seen most of their history of the LA Kings. Kings haven't been the most successful franchise, guys. Not really over the years, not till this recent era, where a lot of King fans claim they've been there from day one. Well, I remember when the crowds were 7,000 in LA back in the 70s, till they got Wayne Gretzky in a deal eventually in the late 80s. The Kings are 11 consecutive years from 2009-2010 to 2019-2020. Their most successful era in their history, without a doubt, with 2 Stanley Cups. I'm envious still I'm still envious of the Kings. But they've been around in the league longer than Buffalo, so I'm kind of good when a team like that wins. Next, at number 26, might surprise you as well. And they are currently, I am sure, at 12, right? Yes, they are. The Tampa Bay Lightning, folks, come in at number 26, having gone 12 consecutive seasons without back-to-back losing seasons from 2010, 2011 to the present right now. Their streak's intact, and I think Tampa might be around a while. I just do. I don't mean like winning cups every year, but I think this franchise is going to be around. I don't think they're just going to fade away eventually. Be surprised if they do. Number 25. Okay, let me put them in there and make sure, yes, I got a three-way tie here, so I'm going to mark these ahead of time to save time. Coming in at number 25 is the Calgary Flames from 1981-82 to the 1993-94 season. Oh, sorry. No, I'm wrong. It's 13, yes. I'm looking at another one where I had my glitch before. I'm not glitching again. Calgary from 1983-84 to 1995-96 went those consecutive seasons without back-to-back losing seasons. Next, their buddies, the Edmonton Oilers, come in. Also at 13, and the Oilers did their streak from 1981-82 to 1993-94. I had to glitch down the same year as Calgary, and I had to go research it again and say, how did I get that wrong? And then I looked, and I didn't have it wrong. I put the year wrong down on paper from the other paper. So Edmonton also, probably the most successful, 5 cups in that span of 13 years, but still, Edmonton come in there. And next at 13 also, I got the Winnipeg Jets. And the reason I put the Jets higher, really, okay, isn't because I'm trying to put it by most successful franchise when it's a tie. Just trying to be fair. But the Jets have to come in because their streak of 13 years is from 2009, 2010 to the present. So they're breaking this next year no matter what. No matter what they do, it's going to go up one. And these 13s are frozen in time forever till they do it, a bigger one eventually. Okay, number 22. Let me mark it in. And I'll get that one done ahead of time too. Okay, number 22 come the New York Rangers. The New York Rangers did this streak from 1926-27 to 1941-42. And they've had some rough luck along the way, the Rangers. If they haven't done a streak like, a storied franchise like this, you would think, right? Had it? No. The Rangers in their history have had some rough luck, folks. Believe me. They're not like this team like now like they were years and years ago. And coming in next at 16, their buddies from Long Island and New York Islanders come in, rounding off the first column. At number 21, the Islanders did their streak from 1974-75. I remember that very well. They staved off elimination 8 times in that playoffs till 1989-90. And the Islanders, of course, was a special team that won 4 Stanley Cups in that time period. So let's keep moving, and let's see where I'm at. Let me exit off. It's going to make life easier for me, my goodness. All right, guys, let's keep her moving. Next, at number 20, everybody's beloved team. Let me get them written in right away. The Pittsburgh Penguins come in at number 20. They're tied with the 16, but I got them as the more successful franchise than the New York Islanders. I never thought I'd say that. But from 2006 to 2007 to the present, they've went 16 straight seasons without back-to-back losing seasons. Okay, coming in next with 17 is the Carolina Hurricanes. And also from 2005, 2006 to the present. And we know what happened in 05, 06. But since that year that they won that cup, have not had back-to-back losing seasons. They haven't. It's strange, eh? I thought they did, but when I checked it, it's like, oh, wow, okay, no, they didn't. They missed the playoffs, but they didn't have, and it's weird if you go back and look at it. Okay, number 18. And they are number 18 for 18 years are the Vancouver Canucks. The Canucks did their streak from 1999 2000 season to 2016 to 2017. They went 18 consecutive years without back-to-back losing seasons. Number 17 next. And they also have 18, but they get the nod because they've got the Stanley Cup, which is the Anaheim Ducks. The Anaheim Ducks did it from 2002, 2003 to 2019, 2020. And next, also at 18 consecutive years before their streak was snapped, is the St. Louis Blues, who I had to give the nod, the more successful franchise. I just had to give the nod to St. Louis because they made more finals. Their original 6, a great expansion, great expansion of 67, 68. In 1989-90 to 2006-2007, when they won their Stanley Cup. When we were in the Final Four, I wanted to say. When we, oh God, I look at 06-07 and I connect everybody to a Stanley Cup because as much as I love the anyway, I don't want to talk about the Sabres. I won't be able to stop, so let's keep going. So the Blues, yes, my bad. The Blues, no, their cup, of course, was a few years back. The Blues went also 18 consecutive years with these guys. Now we're getting up higher. All right, here we go. This one surprised me a bit. They have 19 consecutive years. Nashville Predators. They did it from 2003 to 2003-04 season to the present. It's still going. The streak is still going. So, next. Now we're getting to the nitty-gritty here. 20 consecutive seasons, the Minnesota Wild. Minnesota, 2002-2003 to the present. Still going. So those streaks are still happening. Number 13. With 21 consecutive seasons is Chicago. Chicago did it from 1961-62 to 1981-82. Let's keep it moving. And next is number 12, right? Yeah. Okay. Our good buddies from Ottawa. 22 consecutive seasons. Ottawa went, and they did it from 1997-98 to 2018-2019 before that streak was snapped. Rounding out the second column, and so we can get to the top one. This surprised me. I thought this team would be in the top column for sure. I was surprised they didn't cut it. I really was. But till you research stuff like this, you just don't know. Coming in at number 11, also with 22. And I better make sure, is San Jose. 22 consecutive seasons, 1999-2000 to 2020-21. So there it is. There, round out the top two columns. We're in the Elite 10, folks. So let's keep it going. Now, coming in at number 10. Number 10. Oh, I might as well just stay on this side, guys, and then get out of your way. I'm left-handed, so I'm going to go crazy if I try to do it otherwise. Coming in at number 10 with 24 straight seasons are the Washington Capitals. I never thought I would have said that back in 74-75, guys. Never. I would have been surprised if this team would have went 2 seasons without, or 3 seasons without back-to-back losing. They were so bad. It's nice to see that franchise in my lifetime become what they became because I just never thought I would. I remember I was excited for them when they went 39 points in 40 games in one stretch in 1980. I was so happy for them. I never thought I'd see them win a cup before the Sabres, but that's life on life's terms. Okay, number 9. Number 9 has, let me get it in there. They have 26 consecutive seasons, the Dallas Stars do, and that streak is currently going on. Yes, it is. It's currently going on right now. And the Capitals, of course, like I said, 82-80, if I didn't say it, 82-83 to 2005-2006 were the Capitals. And Dallas, again, I'll say, Dallas are number 9. 1996-97 to the present. Their streak is still going. Number 8. Number 8 have 28 as their record are the Philadelphia Flyers. 1994-95 to the present. This streak is still going. Okay. And here we go. Number 7. And let me get that in there. Toronto Maple Leafs come in at number 7. Toronto did this streak from 1927-28 to 1956-57. Leafs have not had much luck since the original 6. They just haven't. But this era they're in now, I believe, in my opinion, is the best era in their history. And it might go down as the most disappointing if they don't win a Stanley Cup. Okay, next. The Colorado Avalanche come in, also at 30. And they get the nod over Toronto, even though Toronto have all the cups in their history, because I'll tell you why. The Avalanche have done this from 1992-93 to the present. This streak is still going on. So, you know, the Avalanche are going to make this 31 no matter what. At least 32. They'd have to have back-to-back losing seasons for this streak to end. So they're well on their way to keeping this streak going, Colorado. All right, number 5. With 31 are the Detroit Red Wings. The Detroit Red Wings did this streak from 1987-88 to 2017-2018. 31 consecutive years before they finally succumbed to a back-to-back losing era. Okay, number 4. With 33 years are the New Jersey Devils, who did this streak from 1987-88 to 2019-2020. They went 33 consecutive years without back-to-back losing seasons. And I'll tell you what, folks, that caught me off guard. That one, too, caught me off guard. I didn't know. I wasn't ready for that one. And next, are the Boston Bruins, who did 40 consecutive years without back-to-back losing seasons. They did this from 1967-68 to 2006-2007. Moving along. And there you go, guys. There's our boys. Number 2 all time. Buffalo Sabres did 43 consecutive seasons from 1972-73 to 2014-2015 when we were tanking on purpose. And that's how that streak ended, because management wanted to get Connor McDavid, and this streak ended, or I'm very sure that it might have not. It might have kept going. So 43, the Sabres are number 2 all time. And number 1, folks, okay, God, are the Montreal Canadiens. 80 years. Here's the kicker. Montreal have done this streak from 1942-43 to the present. This streak is still alive. The Montreal Canadiens have went 80 consecutive years without back-to-back losing seasons. And next year, it should end, right? Let's see if it does. Let's see if Montreal gets a game over 500 or something. I'll be interested to see the Habs next year, because history says this is due to snap, but it's the Canadiens. A few years back, I thought the Habs were going to they had a losing season. I said, there's no way that streak's ending. I was saying it this long before I started my channel. And they came out with a winning season again. So we will see what the Habs do next year, because this is almost hilarious at this point. 80 years in a row. Guys, World War II was still happening, literally. The middle of World War II was happening when the Habs started this streak. And it's still going. And if you wonder why I'm anti-Hab all my life, well, there's one of the reasons, guys. I've suffered through half of that, more than half of it. So, yeah, the Habs, my goodness, 80 years. So that's quite a statistic, and it's important for Sabres fans to know this, to understand this. When you're young and you're like in your 20s and you hear all this crap about the Sabres and you see the airheads online that don't know our history, don't know a statistic like this. They just don't. They don't. This is an important statistic, because I'll show you one last thing before I close, guys. Take a look here, okay? And look. Stanley Cup, 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 no Stanley Cup. That's the knock on the Sabres. That was always the knock on the Sabres. And we can take Toronto out of there and be fair, but they have the second most cups. So no matter what, Toronto, you can say, okay, I didn't get to see them in my lifetime win a Stanley Cup, but I've seen all these other teams. And I'll tell you what, I've seen the Sabres have a long stretch where they were better than Washington, the Minnesota North Stars, when they were the Minnesota North Stars. The Flyers have always been competitive. The Leafs were crap forever for a long time. So were the Nordiques and the Avalanche, though, different franchise. The Detroit Red Wings were the Pits for a long time. So were the New Jersey Devils. The Bruins have always been competitive, and the Habs, of course, always been competitive also. So, I've seen it, and that's the hardest thing for me to swallow, is we have the second longest streak here, no Stanley Cup still. Bad luck also, a lot of bad luck involved. That's it, I'm finally done, guys. I know it was a long one. Hope you have fun with this. I got to get this up online, because that's the only one I'm throwing at you tonight. I'll come up with some sort of library of videos tomorrow. I have no clue, but I got to go and do a bunch of stuff, and I want to get this up online. And I am sick and tired of researching this video, and I want to get it out there. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Have a great night.